welcome back to another Golfholics vlog. Today I am trying to qualify for the SCGA Mid-Am, and this is hole 1. It's a par 4. It's about 375 yards. I hit a decent drive right here, just into the left rough. Left myself about 80 yards. I hit a lob wedge. Hit a good one, just a little bit past the pin, about 10 feet. So the first tee nerves kind of kicked in a little bit. I got this little downhiller, a little left to right, dead center, hit a solid putt, and went in. First birdie of the day. It was nice to get. Hole 2, it's a par 5. I am going to lay up. I hit a 5-wood here. And just wanted to miss a little left because there was some trash on the right, and I thought I was going to get a good kick right here, but I got caught up in the heavy stuff. Had kind of an awkward lie. Hit 6-iron and hit a good one right in the middle. Laid up to a good spot. Got another 80-yard shot, which I like. Pulled out my 60-degree wedge. Wanted to miss left of the flag, not get myself in too much trouble. Put a pretty good swing on it, and missed left. So I got another crack at a birdie. Just trying to get everything lined up, get my normal routine. Hit a pretty decent putt right here, kind of broke at the end, and easy par. Hole 3 is a par 3. It's about 205 yards from where we were teeing. I hit a 4-iron and put a good swing on it. Just a little bit left of the flag. Had about 9-10 feet left. And this was a pretty good breaker, left to right. Couldn't quite read it. Didn't want to get too aggressive. And just mishit it a little. And pushed it, but stress-free. Hole 4 is a par 4. It's about 360, and I'm teeing off with a 3-wood. Hit a good swing right here, and it was dead center. I had about 105 yards left. Took out my 54. Pushed it a little to the right, caught it a tad heavy, but it worked out. I was below the hole. I think I had another 9-10 footer right here. And another half a roll and it would have gone in. Par 5. And this one is reachable. Wanted to just hit one down the middle, nothing too crazy. I think I hit one about 280 off the tee. I think I've got about 245 left. It's a tad up the hill. Hit 3-wood. Hit a little skinny off the heel, but it was dead straight, and got on in 2. This was up over a ridge. I wanted to get a good rate on it, but not get too aggressive. Try and just 2-putt this and get out of here with a birdie. Hit a decent putt. It just, didn't have enough speed, but I left it below the pin, which is exactly what I wanted. A little easy 2-putt. So pretty decent start so far. This is an easy hole. I always try and miss left on it for some reason. Just gives me a better angle at the pin. So I did exactly what I wanted to do right here. It was a hot day. It was about 90 degrees out with some humidity. I had about 80 yards left. Hit the lob wedge again to about 12-13 feet, and it seems like that was the typical shot of the day for the first few holes. This one was coming down the hill, didn't want to get too aggressive, but another one that hung on the edge. It was literally hanging half in, half out. Can't complain though. This was a par 3. It was about 160 yards. I hit a 7-iron Didn't want to go short. There was a little wind. I threw it off that backstop right there, which I'm very grateful that it came back, because I could have stayed up and fed towards the hole. Had, you know, another 8, 9, 10 footer and hit another good putt. So, pretty good start so far. This was actually one of my better drives of the day. Pumped one down the middle, and I left myself about 50 yards. I did kind of have a chunky lie. It was really wet right there, so I had to be aggressive. Wanted to miss long. I was hoping it would come back off that mound, but as you can see, there's another tier right there. Big left-to-right breaker. Hit a solid putt, and just barely lipped it out. I thought it was in the heart. Hole 9, 370, hit a great 3-wood right here. One of the best ones of the day. I ended up hitting it about 300 yards. It was a little downhill. So I asked those officials if I get relief right here. They lay down a bunch of dirt, and then there was a tire track that my ball ended up on. I asked if I get relief out of the tire track, which under normal rules you do. But unfortunately for this one I didn't. I should have stuck with my first intuition. Took the 54. I had 70 yards. I went back to the 60, caught it a bit heavy off the tire tracks in the dirt, and hit one in the water. So I had to take a penalty and then take a drop right here. Leave us a comment if you think I should have got relief out of the tire track. I didn't hit a great chip right there. Had about 8 feet, and boom, made it for a bogey. I saved one. No, I only lost one right there. This one was all into the wind. That's par 3, and I just played a nice little choke up 5-wood, a little baby draw. Did not hit a great putt right here. Left myself a good 4 feet short, but ended up making it, so no damage. Still -2 through 10. Hit a decent drive right here down the middle. My driver was working good all day. Couldn't have been more happy with it. I have, I think, about 110 right here. Hit the 54. And then another burner. So onto the par 4, hole 12. I pulled this drive. I didn't see where it landed. I wanted to hit a provisional, and just to make sure that I was not out of bounds. I was on the left side. I was on a kind of a side hill. Hit a pretty good shot from there. I had probably about 12 feet coming down the hill. Hit a solid putt again, and boom, it went in. So that was nice to get one back. Felt good. Hole 13, it's a hard dogleg left. In the practice round I pulled one left and had a really good angle, so I kind of wanted to do the same thing, and it's exactly what I did. Pulled it super far left, hit the green, had about 25 feet. Just wanted to lag this one up there and cozy it up. And, left myself a little more than what I wanted. Had about 3 feet, I think. And it was kind of tricky, but ended up making it, which was important. This is another tough hole. I just wanted to play a little cut off the hill, because I know everything feeds right to left. Got a good bounce, put myself in the middle of the fairway, and then hit not a great, I think it was an 8-iron, and then I was just off the fringe, so I used a putter. Hit a really good putt right here. Just ran by a little too much. This was a tester, and just able to make that one and get out of there with a par. Hole 15, it's always a layup. Hit a 5-wood right off the tee, and then played a nice little swoop in there. I had about 110, hit my 54, and I wanted to play to the middle of the green. Didn't want to be too aggressive here. Didn't want to make a big number. And then hit a putt that was a little aggressive and pushed it a bit. Had about 3-4 feet coming back. Made that one. Par 5. 3-shot hole for me. It was all into the wind. Bombed the drive though. Really hit a good one. And then it kind of gave me the questionable driver iron off the tee. Made a mistake though. I hit a 4-iron, pured it. I left myself about 55-60 yards left, which has not been my best yardage, and just chunked it. Nothing more to say about that. And then as I was hitting, I had my other competitor hit at the same time, and hit a really bad putt right here. And made bogey, which from 55 yards was a little embarrassing, but that's the way golf is. And then wanted to come back and put a good swing on it, and the par 3 was about 200 yards. I hit a 5-iron, had about roughly 20 feet down the hill, and hit another really good putt. Thought it was in. It lipped out or hit off the pin. Not sure, maybe a little too much speed. Mid par, so -2 going into 18. I'm thinking I need to make birdie right here. I pushed it out to the right where I was aimed. Didn't want to mess with the trash on the left. Got a little unlucky, didn't bounce off the hill, so it had a little side hill lie. Hit a 6-iron to lay up, caught it heavy. Got about 140 left up the hill, but pins all the way back. So I take out 8-iron. I hit a decent 8-iron, lands on the bank, but it rolls back. And got a really tough 2-putt here. Just trying to get it up there. I wanted to be a little aggressive with this one, get it past the pin, and I did that, which was good, but a little too aggressive. And I miss it coming back. If you guys enjoyed that, hit that like, hit that subscribe, turn on the notification bells, and come check out my qualification at the SCGA Mid-Am at Mission Viejo Country Club. See you guys there.